Hey everyone, Elliot here, and welcome on into part 2 of my vlog series at Brickworld Chicago 2026. In part 1, you saw me bring you along on the journey through the airport, and in this second and final episode, I'm going to be showing you more of the convention, going to the Woodfield Mall, and eating lots more deep dish pizza. With all that being said, let's of course start this video by making my way over to the convention for my second day. Second day of Brickworld, here we come. I cannot wait to go check out more marks, and I'm gonna make sure I film as much of them as I can today, and I'll probably film them over the course of the next 3 days. But over there, that's the convention center, and first I'm gonna go check up on my Winter Village mark before I go check out any other marks. That's gonna be the first thing I do, but otherwise, it's going to be an awesome day at Brickworld. So, it's just after 4:30 p.m. and right now I'm taking a little time out of the convention and I'm headed into the city because I'm going to be going to the Woodfield Mall. I'm going to be checking out the Lego store and buying something specific while I'm there, and then after that I'm going to go have dinner and I'll be back in time for the garage sale at 7 o'clock. After about a 25-minute walk, I have almost reached the Woodfield Mall. As you can see, it's right behind me and I'm getting closer to the building, and yeah, I cannot wait to hit up that Lego store. I haven't been to a Lego store, I mean like an official Lego store, since my birthday, which was last year in September. After another 2 minutes of walking, I have arrived at the Woodfield Mall, and now I am headed inside. Open the door, open the next door, and I am officially inside. Up the stairs to the Lego store I go. I see it. And now I am at the Lego store. It's almost time to go in once I line up. I was surprised to see this, but they actually have the new Lord of the Rings, Minas Tirith, and they also have Barad-dûr and Rivendell, which is the best LEGO Lord of the Rings set. I think personally it's Minas Tirith, but hey, that's just my opinion. This is my first time ever seeing the LEGO Pokemon sets in person in their boxes. So yeah, they're really nice sets actually, but they're just crazy expensive. Here is the Black Pearl, and actually this is the LEGO set I'm really hoping to get for my birthday this year. It's number 1 on my birthday list for September. Here's the new LEGO road bike, and to me, when you look at this from a distance, it doesn't even look like LEGO. It actually looks like a real bike. Although, you can see a few exposed studs right there. But otherwise, yeah, just look at it from a distance. Here's the Italian Riviera, and this was one of my favorite sets to come out last year, and I still haven't got it, but it's on my bucket list to get by the end of the year, and I'll probably do a live stream series on the main channel, building it live. Only 3 Animal Crossing sets currently in production. I still gotta make that sequel video and get out before these sets officially retire at the end of this year, I believe. Right now I am standing at the LEGO Star Wars section of sets, and remember how I said specific? Well, actually, you can go crazy in the comments, but the specific LEGO set is one of these. It is time to cop. I am now leaving the LEGO store, but anyway, LEGO has been secured, and I know you are probably gonna roast me in the comments for buying a LEGO Smart Play set, but I think I have a valid reason to buy one, and here it is. So, you might or might not know, but the LEGO Smart Brick is only available, all the sets that come with a LEGO Smart Brick, they're only available in 6 countries worldwide, and I live in Canada, and the LEGO Smart Play sets aren't available in Canada, and I honestly just want to have a Smart Brick for the collection, because who knows, LEGO Smart Play might not succeed, and then the whole lineup will be discontinued and out of production, and yeah, I just want to have one for the collection. That's it. That'll be probably the only LEGO Smart Play set I ever buy, unless I really enjoy it, and I'll maybe buy an add-on or a second set, but what are the chances of that happening? I am now leaving the Woodfield Mall with my LEGO, of course, and now it's time to go out for dinner, and I already know the specific restaurant I have in mind. Actually, never mind about dinner, because immediately after filming that clip, I realized it was just after 6:30, and the yard sale was starting in less than half an hour, and I knew I had to be there, so I requested an Uber to the Renaissance right away, and soon after, I was already there. For dinner tonight, I'm having some pizza, and I want to give a shout out to the people over there. I don't know if they want to be on camera or not, but yeah, thanks to them for the pizza. I don't have to go out and get dinner tonight, thanks to them. Alright, that wraps up my Friday at Brickworld Chicago. Today was the last full attendee day where the convention is not open to the public. And now it's time to make my way back to my hotel, and I have to bring all this LEGO back with me. This is all the LEGO I've bought so far. I know, it's crazy. I was not expecting to buy this much LEGO, and I'll definitely have to make a whole video when I get home to Canada. But for now, it's time to make my way back to the hotel and yeah, get some sleep for public days starting tomorrow. It is super duper hard to film carrying this much LEGO and the bag on my shoulder, and as you can see, it's super late. I ended up staying at the convention way later than I did yesterday, and I mean, I lost track of time because I spent some time chatting with some fellow YouTubers that I've been following for years, and it was a great time, honestly. That made me lose track of time, but it's straight to sleep when I get back to the hotel. Maybe a little bit of editing on the next vlog video. Well, this one I'm filming this shot for, but yeah, that's it. I cannot wait to get some sleep for public days tomorrow, so this will be my last clip before I get back to the hotel. I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been talking so much today. Actually, never mind about what I said in the last clip. I just happened to walk past and come across this sprinkler, or I don't know what it's called, just all lit up, and I thought it looked beautiful, so I just wanted to put this in the video right here, but for real this time, it's actually time to go back to the hotel. This will be the last clip. Okay, so I just got back to the hotel, and because my hotel room has both a fridge and a microwave, I just heated up my one piece of deep dish pizza I saved from last night, and I am actually really hungry right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat this and do some editing after that for a few minutes before I go to bed. And thank goodness the microwave works, because before I booked this place, I read the reviews, and one of the reviews was actually the microwave didn't work, so thank goodness it works. That might have just been with that one hotel room. But yeah, my voice is starting to fade away, so definitely need to get some sleep for tomorrow if I want to continue filming this video.
The next morning.
Alright, Brickworld Chicago public days are officially on, and they actually started just over 2 hours ago, and I'm still not over at the convention yet, but I'm making my way over there in a few minutes. I'm not there yet because I went to bed extremely late last night, and I just wanted to sleep in a bit this morning, and I didn't realize I slept in too late. But anyway, I just took a shower, and I'm heading over to the convention in just a few minutes here. And actually, you might notice that my voice is kind of weak, and that's because, well, I've been talking so much both to the camera and to people at the convention, and yeah, it's not great, but I just have to live with it and make this video no matter how I'm feeling. And I don't know, I'm probably just gonna show off more of the builds that I didn't show yesterday anyway, so that's that. It's a while till I go out for dinner, so hopefully it's feeling better by then. But anyway, let's head over to the convention. Again, a bit of a late start, but I have now arrived at the convention center for public days, and hopefully I'll meet up with some subscribers. I don't know, I am such a small channel, so there's a low chance of that happening, but you never know, we will see. But I'm about to head inside. I spent around 12 minutes at the convention, and now I'm here at Lou Malanti's for a planned lunch with another LEGO YouTuber. I am now on the road in an Uber, and we're headed right back to the Renaissance Center, and yeah, I'm going to be there for the rest of Public Days and World of Lights, and I'll also be streaming World of Lights live on YouTube tonight. Alright, I hope you can hear me, but it's currently 8:30 p.m. and that means World of Lights is in exactly 1 hour and a half. And ever since the public left, I've mostly just been editing these vlog videos, haven't really been doing much inside of the convention itself. Anyway, before World of Lights opens and I start streaming it live on YouTube, I need to order some takeout. I know exactly where I'm going to order it from, if the restaurant allows takeout, and then I'm going to go pick it up, I'm going to bring it back, eat it, and then I'm going to go to World of Lights and start streaming it. So, and for those of you who tuned into the stream in advance, I really appreciate it. Alright, I have now made it to the restaurant that I'll be picking up my takeout from and taking it back to the LEGO convention. The restaurant is Miller's Ale House, and I actually went here last year when I went to Brickworld Chicago for the public days, and I got the same menu item I did last year, and it was actually really good, so I'm really excited to try it again. I got the food, and now it's time to take it back to the convention center. But because I only have a limited amount of time until World of Light starts, I have to start streaming it. I had to request an Uber, and now I have to wait for it to pick me up. But I'm okay with waiting just a little bit. Alright, so I just got back to the convention center, and you may have noticed I didn't film the Uber, or, I mean, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I didn't because I actually forgot, because something really exciting happened in the time I was in the Uber. TD Bricks, the biggest LEGO YouTuber on the internet, started following me on Instagram. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that ever happened. When I first started YouTube, I never even thought I would ever get my content across to him, but it finally happened. Oh my goodness. I have no words right now. It's just so crazy. So TD Bricks, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Anyways, excitement aside, here is what I ordered, and I'm a big nacho fan, and these look really good. And now it's time to eat them right before World of Light starts. And that's actually in 29 minutes, so I better dig in. I just finished the nachos, and they were okay, but I prefer deep dish pizza. But as you can see, the lights are out in the convention room, and I'm about to walk inside. I'm going to quickly set the lights at my Winter Village mark, and then after that, I'm going to hit record and start streaming on YouTube. I might not be able to film any video clips. I mean, I do have my second phone on me, so there's a chance I might be able to, but it's kind of low on battery, but we'll see. I hope it all works out. Okay, so I just set my LED lights on the Winter Village, and originally I had no idea how I was gonna incorporate lights into this Winter Village. So what I just did was I wrapped an LED light strip around the border of it, and I honestly don't know why I could have done better. Like, I would probably have to have gone a light box and put one in each building, and the gingerbread house, candy cane house, yen, all the rest, but I don't have any of those at the moment, and I don't know. This looks okay, but it's not the most convenient spot this is in, because literally the door is right there, and there's a lot of light coming in, and it's not making this look as lit up as I want it to be, but it is what it is, and I just have to live with it. There's my Winter Village mark, and right across from me is this Clash Royale mark, and look at this lit up. Those flashing lights above it just look awesome. It really pops. These fireworks behind this massive Statue of Liberty mark is also really cool. Like, it really adds to the whole display. I'm gonna have to back up quite a lot to put the whole thing in frame. This might just be the biggest thing in the entire convention. Like, wow, wow, wow. Like, really? Like, look at all this. Yes. I think so. Like, this may be like 700,000 pieces. That's my guess.
We don't know.
What?
We don't know.
Yeah. Unpredictable.
I mean, it's built by 23 people, 23 different builders, all in 40 by 48 sections, so a lot of parts.
Yeah. It is now the end of another day at Brickworld Chicago, the Saturday, and tomorrow's going to be Sunday, and tomorrow's the last public day, and it's also the last day of Brickworld Chicago altogether. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, but I'm also sad that tomorrow's the last day, so I'm going to try and make the most of it, and film as much more builds as I possibly can. But anyways, at the moment, I'm headed right back to my hotel room. I'm almost about to walk out of those doors, and yeah, gotta prepare myself for tomorrow. I've gotta get much more sleep tonight than I did last night, because like you saw, I showed up to Brickworld today, to the convention, very later than usual, and I want to be here before the start of public days tomorrow, and we will see if I actually follow through on that. But yeah, I gotta make my way back to the hotel first, and yeah, I will keep you updated. Now, as you can see, I'm outside and I'm walking right beside that pond with that awesome sprinkler, which I just really like to look at for some reason and watch the water go up. It's really nice to look at. And I also want to say that I actually really enjoy this walk to the hotel. Oh, it's especially nice to do at nighttime. It's just so quiet around here. Honestly surprised it's kind of quiet around here. But yeah, it's such a chill walk. Good morning. It is now Sunday, and today is the last day of Brickworld altogether. And I know I said that last night as I was leaving the convention, and I'm about to head back to the convention in just a few minutes here. And the public days haven't even started yet because they're doing what's called low sensory hours for the people that just want to check out the mocks and just be in a quiet space. And I get that. There's lots of people that don't like crowds and don't like loud spaces, so I'm glad that Brickworld is able to incorporate that into the schedule. But anyway, yeah, it's the last day. Go try and make the most of it, and yeah, let's walk out that door and head to the convention and enjoy my last day of Brickworld. All right, I am now outside and I am on my way to the convention. But before that, I just want to make a quick stop somewhere else. So I took a look around, and this might actually be the only bag of Joyride in the entire store, but I'm still buying it anyway. I got the Joyride candy, and you cannot get this in Canada. So Ryan Trahan, if you are watching this, which I doubt it, please bring Joyride to Canada. Well, actually, I've never ever had Joyride before, so I don't know if I'll like it or not, but I'll probably like it. Why would I not like it? All candy is good. Anyway, I'm headed to the convention center, and I'm gonna try and film more of the mocks, and I'm gonna also have to go to my hotel later to pack up because I check out tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and I'm kind of worried not everything's gonna fit in my suitcase because I've bought so much Lego. It's been crazy. But yeah, anyway, time to make it into the convention center with my bag of Joyride. Okay, so there's Perry the Platypus, and then there's the Lorax. Oh, I just love that movie so much. And honestly, that should become an official Lego set. Like, look, it's that good. And you're gonna have to let me know in the comments if you agree this should become an official Lego set. It honestly looks like one. Check out this massive bowl of blue bricks. The thing I really like about this huge mock is that the interiors are just in random places. Like you got one there, one up top, and 3 diagonal from each other. Like, I also like how the interiors are different displays. Like there's a Star Wars one, a roller coaster, and don't know what I should say for that one. Oh, there's Eeyore down there. Yeah, can't show all of them, but yeah. This is just such a random way to build this, but in a good way. Check out this massive bridge, and on it, this Lego Star Wars battle taking place. It is clones versus droids, of course, and oh, I just like how the ATTE, I always forget the name of that vehicle. I like how it's posed right there, and I don't know what movie this is from or anything, but this is still such an insane mall. Very cool. Hello. Coming over here, check out this mech made of modular buildings. Like, what? How are the modular buildings even attached like that? I don't know how this is even physically possible to build. It really boggles my brain to see this monstrosity. So, I just came back to my table to check how the Winter Village was doing, and down here, someone left me a little build. Aww. I don't know exactly what this is, or if it's like Christmas related or winter related, and it's supposed to go somewhere in this Winter Village. I honestly don't know, but really nice. This was one of the tables across from my table, which is right there, and you see over here, this is an interesting table because look at this puppet guy.
Hey!
I've never seen anything like that with Lego before.
Nah. My name's Gilbert. I'm a puppet. Made out of Lego.
Very cool indeed.
Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
Hope you're having a great day.
Oh, you too. Have the best day.
Now, to make my day a little better, I then stopped by the Brickworld merchandise vendor, specifically to buy that light blue t-shirt, and then on the table, I saw this really nice exclusive minifigure.
I got the merchandise, and I ended up getting both things I showed you on camera, and I'm so excited to wear that blue shirt. In fact, I'm gonna put it on right now, off camera. Alright, and here's me with the shirt on. I think I look really great in this, and I'm definitely gonna try and wear this in some future videos. I honestly really like this shirt. This is definitely the best souvenir. Public days are officially closed, and soon everyone's gonna go into the convention room and start taking down their mocks, and I'm gonna have to do the same, unfortunately. It's gonna be sad to break that Winter Village apart, but it will return this December. But actually, you see that concession stand behind me? Well, I was hungry. I was gonna buy some food originally from there before I start taking down my mock. And look, I got some free food from there, which I will show right on camera right now. Free food is always good food. So, I am now outside, and I took the Brickworld t-shirt off because it rains, and that shirt is new, and I really don't want to ruin it and get wet. But anyway, I had this underneath the whole time. But I am headed back to my hotel to get some suitcases so I can take down my mock. Again, it's going to be sad to see the Winter Village get destroyed, but it has to be done. I'll do my very best to rebuild it sometime before December, and I promise I will do my very best to finish that series this year. But for now, I gotta keep walking and just accept that it has to be done. I am now back in the hotel room, but for only like 2 minutes, because I only came to grab one specific thing, and I think you know what that is. I'd be surprised if you didn't. That's right, I came back for this suitcase, which I originally brought the Winter Village inside to get here. And now it's time to take it to the convention center and start tearing down the Winter Village. All right. I got my suitcase in my hand, and now it's time to do this walk to the convention center all over again. I was literally walking less than 10 minutes ago. I am now almost back at the convention center. I'm currently walking on the path that's beside that sprinkler in that pond, and it's almost time to say goodbye and tear apart the Winter Village. I'm so not ready for this. But it has to be done. I've got no other choice. I promise I'll do my best to bring it back this year and make some incredible videos on it and finish that series once and for all. This is hard, but again, it has to be done. It's almost time. Here is the final look at the Winter Village at my table before I have to tear it apart in like a few minutes. And again, like this QR code says, new episodes coming out this December on YouTube. I promise I'll do my best to finish this series and make them the best videos yet and make the finale something really festive and special for the holidays, which are coming up in like 6 months. It's very sad that I have to do this, but it has to be done, like I've said several times. But the YouTube grew quite a bit while I was displaying here. We hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. I actually haven't checked in on the TikTok, to be honest. I only go on TikTok like every once a week. But yeah, here's a final look at the Winter Village. And again, some of these episodes I haven't even filmed yet, so you're getting early sneak peeks by watching this video of builds. But yeah, time to say goodbye to the Winter Village. I'm gonna end this clip now because the more I talk about it, the more sad I am to take this part. But hey, at least it can be rebuilt in my studio. It's gonna be sad when I have to tear it apart full time when I finish the series. Who knows? Maybe I'll keep it up. Maybe I'll buy all the parts to keep it up full time. But yeah, gotta end this clip now. Talking about it is just making me even more sad.
1 hour later.
After around an hour and a half, the Winter Village is no more. It's sad to see it gone. And it's also sad to see the entire convention being torn down. Yeah, it's actually almost empty in here. But there comes a point where I have to go back to Canada, and that is tomorrow. It's on my suitcase, and I'll definitely rebuild it close to December. The time has sadly come. Brickworld Chicago is now officially over, and the moment I walk out of those doors right in front of me, I am not coming back, because if I came back in here, there would be basically no point, because all the mocks have been taken down, and most of the content creators I met and connected with have left, so unfortunately, it's over. Until next year, and that is if I go. I honestly can't think that far ahead in my life yet. I am about to walk out of those doors. This is a big moment. 3, 2, 1. Time to walk out. And now it's time to walk out of this door. And now it's raining. That sucks. Oh well. This will also sadly be my last time walking by that beautiful sprinkler in that pond. This is gonna be my last walk from the convention center back to my hotel. I'm gonna miss this place until I eventually come back. Who knows if it will be next year, the year after, or honestly, who knows when. I can't think that far ahead of my life, like I just said in the building. I should really stop filming in the rain. I'm getting soaked. Actually, one more clip filmed in the rain, but I just want to say for the last time, goodbye Convention Center. I will see you the next time I attend Brickworld. Who knows when. I have now arrived back in my hotel room, and I got soaked walking outside, but that's okay. Anyway, it's now time to pack my bags so I can check out at 11 a.m. tomorrow and catch my flight back to Canada in the evening. Packing my bags might be challenging because of the amount of Lego I really did buy. I'm definitely gonna have to do a whole video when I get back to Canada. And after packing my bags, I'm gonna go out and get some dinner, or I might do that in between packing my bags. I'm just gonna go with the flow because that's the best way to go about things in life, I've learned. So yeah, this might be a challenge, but I'm sure I can do it. I know I can. Alright, so I've been packing for just over an hour now, and it's turning out to be way less challenging than I originally thought was gonna be. Thank goodness. all the Lego I bought at the convention, well, not all of it is there. Those are just the small things on my bed, and all the big things like the Atlantis set, which is underneath that mat, which I use as padding in my suitcase, and the Smart Play set in that compartment, which I'm going to fill up later because I'm about to go out for dinner, and the Winter Villages in that carry-on suitcase. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be going in that backpack my mom got for me from the VIP program or the Insiders program on the Lego website a while back, or if it's going to go in my carry-on. Still haven't decided on that. It's going to go where it fits, but I've been packing for a while now and I'm starting to get really hungry, so it is time to go out for dinner. So, I just requested an Uber, and I'm going to an amazing restaurant that I went to last year during my time at Brickworld, and I loved that restaurant last year, and I'm very excited to be going back. You will find when I go back that I may have an addiction to something. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, I got the Brickworld t-shirt on. It's still raining outside, but not as much as not as heavy as it was earlier, and I still have my badge on. I know Brickworld's over, but I don't know, I just like wearing this still. I'm definitely gonna keep this. It's just nice to wear.
There's a tree blocking the sign, but the restaurant I'm eating at this night is Giordano's.
That's right, we're having deep dish pizza another night. I'm obsessed.
Also, shout out to Monkey Scout's dad for inviting me in to share some of his pizza with me right after I walked in the restaurant, only to find out they were all out of pizza dough. That was very generous.
Okay, I haven't really been doing any filming since I got back to the hotel. In fact, I've done none at all. This is the first clip I filmed since I got back from eating pizza, and by the way, the pizza was really good. That out of the 3 places I've had deep dish pizza so far, that was by far the best. But good news, the bags have finally been packed. I probably should have gone to bed by now because I have a really long day tomorrow, but yeah, I had to finish packing. It took a while, but thankfully I managed to fit everything inside of my 2 bags. I was actually worried before I started packing these that I was not going to be able to fit everything inside of my 2 bags because, as you already know, and as I've said so many times, I bought so much Lego this week. I really went overboard. I spent a ridiculous amount of money, both on new and used Lego sets, but it's all for a good cause because I've got some great content ideas with some of the sets I bought. Not all of them, some of them I just bought for fun and just to build in my free time for myself off camera. But I'm definitely gonna do something with the Smart Play set, maybe a short on the main channel, a second channel long form video, or even both. I've already done 1 Instagram reel on it and 1 YouTube short, so thankfully I've done something with it, but it wasn't exactly like a full-on review, so I want to do something like that. And during my connection tomorrow on my way home, I'm definitely gonna plan something. It's a 10-hour connection, by the way, but thankfully I was able to fit everything inside of these 2 bags. I'm so glad that all this Lego is coming home with me, and I cannot wait to add it to my collection. I will definitely be doing a whole video, 100%. But yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep now because it's late, like I said in the last clip. My last sleep in this hotel room. It begins now. Good morning, I just woke up, and unfortunately, both Brickworld Chicago and my trip have come to an end, and it's time to fly back to Canada. Time certainly does fly by really fast when you are having fun and you're super busy. Anyway, I have 40 minutes until I have to check out of my hotel, and then I'll be heading to the airport. And I've also made the hard decision that I will not be filming my journey home. Although I seriously do enjoy making videos, literally, there comes a point where things like filming just gets a bit too much. And I think it makes sense not to film my journey home anyway, because filming my journey to Brickworld Chicago built up hype. And how does filming my journey home to Canada build up hype in terms of content? I'm not going to end the video just yet though. I'm still gonna film my way over to the airport, and then I'll end the video from there. Checkout is in exactly 2 minutes from now. It's 10:58, which means it's time to say my final goodbye to this hotel room. It was certainly nice to stay here for the last few days. I've been in Schaumburg for Brickworld Chicago, but who knows, maybe I'll be back in this hotel next time I'm here, and who knows when that'll be. Who knows what hotel I'll be staying in, who knows when I'll be back. Only the future will tell me. Goodbye, hotel. I have now arrived at the airport. The journey back to Canada is about to begin. I just made it through security. It was a really long lineup, but I managed to get through it in the end. And now I'm off to go sit down and just relax and do some editing or something like that, something YouTube-wise, until I board my flight, which is in just over 4 hours from now. Just gonna get some McDonald's before I go to my gate. Now that's what I'm talking about. Been a while since I've had McDonald's, to be honest. Oh, I love that LED lighting on the roof. I just had to show it. Alright, I just got to my gate and I have just over another hour until I board, and I got out my tripod and camera because I want to end this video soon. But before I do that, I just want to give a quick recap / reflection about Brickworld Chicago. And I'll start by saying, first of all, it was awesome. 1 million times better than it was last year, because last year I only went for the public days, which are Saturday and Sunday. This year I was there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it was great to have a little more time, and displaying the Winter Village, that sure was an experience. It was so great to display something there. I kind of wanted to do that last year when I went for public days, but I had no idea about the whole attendee thing and how to display. And when Brickworld Chicago was over and registration opened in September of last year, I got on it right away and filled out the application to become an attendee and display, and it was awesome. There was so many great and talented builders there, and I tried to take videos of as many of the small mocks as possible. Unfortunately, I didn't get many big ones in there, as you might have been able to see, because I was gonna get all the big ones right after the Sunday public day was over, but then everyone started packing them up. I thought Monday was pack up day for some reason, or Sunday evening, so that's why I didn't get any of the big mocks in there, so I'm sorry about that. this might be my worst video ever. But I still hope you are enjoying it so far. I also got to group up with a bunch of other bigger content creators like MKM Brick, Firebird Bricks, I'll try and name as many as I can. Oh yeah, Optimistic Bricks, how can I forget? The B3, Cool Guy Dom, Kiwi Modulars, Bauer Bricks, and Ant Bandit, Ethan the Artisan, Matt Mellish. Who else? That's all I can really list in this video clip at this moment. Oh yeah, BrickQuest. How could I forget about him too? It's hard naming off YouTubers when you're on camera and you are just raw talking to the camera and you're unscripting it. But yeah, I got to group up with them and I got in some good chats with them, and they kind of explained to me exactly what I need to actually make it big on YouTube and grow my audience. And now I know the exact next steps for me on my main channel. I know what I need to do, and oh, it's gonna happen. As soon as I get home tomorrow, I am actually gonna get out the well, I'm gonna unpack my bags first, and then I'm probably gonna take like 2 days of rest, and after my 2 days of rest, I'm going to just start making content again pretty much immediately. I'm gonna get out my camera every morning after I wake up and actually start filming. I'm gonna actually start doing some consistent work in the studio. I mean that. Brickworld Chicago has put my motivation at its highest peak, and I want to make the most of that motivation. So I'm gonna start taking YouTube very seriously once I've had 2 days of rest, because I need to recover my voice. I hope it recovers soon. I also just need to get more sleep as well, and try and add the Lego that I bought. Yeah, the ridiculous amount of money you spent on Lego. All the sets, I need to try and put those into my collection. And yeah, that's that. It was so great connecting with everyone. And if I met you at Brickworld Chicago and you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to meet me. And if I go back next year, I look forward to it. And if I don't, it's just the way it is. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, yeah, not showing the big marks definitely ruined this video. I haven't edited it yet, and I have the prediction that this might just be my worst video ever, but thank goodness it's a second channel video and not a main channel video. But I'm just gonna end it here. But always be sure to make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And also drop a comment down below if you really enjoyed this video, but only if you want to. Yeah, gonna end the video now. Peace out.